Hello, we're Editors, and you're listening to Six Towns Radio.
Broadcasting to Stoke-on-Trent
and the world. This is Six Towns Radio.
Manchester Academy, Friday night. Editors are playing, and I'm joined with two of the band. I know this is being filmed, but for the audience listening at home, who have we got?
I'm Elliot.
And I'm Russell.
And how are you doing? The tour has been going okay, hasn't it?
It's been great. We did a big run in Europe for about 6 weeks, and then this is we're into the final week of the UK leg. So going north. We're heading north.
Heading north, yeah.
And Manchester, of course, will bring a few out on a Friday night, won't it?
Yeah, we're looking forward to this. I think it was the first sell out.
Yeah, first UK.
It should be a great show.
Yeah, we're from Stoke-on-Trent, Six Towns Radio. Editors have got a bit of a connection there, the staff shoony thing.
Yeah.
It all started. But we're here today. We want to talk about the album first of all. You came back this year with a new album, and about festival season it landed. That was quite appropriate for you because you're a big festival band, so straight in there with Glastonbury and all that. How did that go for you?
Glastonbury was amazing. You know, I've only been in the band for a year, and it was a pretty a special moment for me, I think, to walk out there in front of so many people and stuff. And I think for the band as well, the record came out the day after, so it felt kind of like an album launch show, I guess. I don't think you can get much better than
it doesn't get bigger than that, does it?
No. Yeah, it was great. It was a good moment, especially because obviously the UK is a funny place, and we've been away a long time, but for that many people to be there was a really nice occasion. Yeah.
You have been away for nearly 4 years, I think, since the last album. Yeah. And I know you've only been with them a year, but for the band, what besides making music were you doing in that time?
Well, obviously we were trying to make a record with our old guitarist Chris, and it didn't work. We spent 1.5 years trying to do that, and spent a couple of months in the studio trying to record songs, and we didn't really come up with any material that any of us thought were any good. So we had to address whether we were going to continue, and then decided to continue, and got in 2 new members, we made a record together, and here we are.
Yeah, with Chris leaving, did that sort of change the direction of the album a little bit? It's a bit rockier, isn't it, this one?
We've gone back to guitars. We always intended to do that. The problem is, I think when Chris was in the band, we didn't have any direction. There wasn't a certain direction that we were trying to take it in. That was the main issue. Yeah,
and it's called The Weight of Your Love. Tell us a little bit about the title of the album. Where did that come about?
It just came from, I think, as the record started to evolve, started to realise that Tom had been writing basically a lot of songs about love, not necessarily soft and sappy ones, but in all its forms, and it just seemed like an appropriate name when it came to it. It was like kind of just encompassed the whole record.
Okay, so Tom must be still in love then.
I think so.
That's the main thing. To still write these songs. But we've been playing quite a few on the radio, starting off with A Ton of Love. And I want to mention as well, you said you come back out of Europe. How big your following is in Belgium? You've got a massive following in Belgium. Is that still strong?
It is, yeah. I mean, I think all across Europe, I don't know, we played to more people than we do in the UK, so especially Belgium, Holland, Germany. So they're always good places to go.
I can imagine, yeah. And how different is it playing in Europe than it is in the UK, do you think?
It's very different. I think culturally, audiences in Europe they're just different. It's hard to kind of pinpoint exactly why or the reasons behind it, but their culture, it's very much more appreciative, and I don't know, they're quite happy to watch a whole show from start to the finish, whereas I think in England a lot of people see it as a massive night out, and when you get to the slower songs they want to get pissed and go to a bar or something, or
That's about right. I agree with you there. But I think the European crowds and the European festivals are a lot different than the UK festivals, aren't they? Yeah. Is that what you found over the years?
I think they're more attentive. We generally prefer to play them. The main, apart from Glastonbury, because that's still feels like a good independent special festival. There's not many that are have the vibe that I would like to attend as a punter. So. And
what about the difference between playing indoors and outdoors? Do you like the festival vibe? Playing with
a bit of both, really.
Your own tours.
A bit of both. It just depends. you know, we had some brilliant concerts over the summer, some good, like, you know, playing at night outside. It's a special feeling. But then you do your own show and it's sweaty, and you're playing in the winter, and you know, feels, you know, more old school sometimes. So that's good.
Yeah,
a bit of both.
Yeah, and this is the 4th album. You are a big album band, but is it going to be another single release soon?
Yeah.
Honesty is out, I think, next week.
Yeah.
Obviously, singles don't really get released; they're just put out there to evolve.
So different than it has been. How singles just appear.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then next year we'll put out another track from the record. Not sure yet what. So, yeah.
There's more to come.
Yeah, and Christmas, obviously, once the tour's over, you've got a chance to, chill out a little bit. All the work's been done now, the album's out there, your touring's done.
Yeah.
What are you going to be doing over the Christmas period? You got any plans?
I'm just going to, spend some time with the family and, enjoy some time off, not touring, and
try and relax.
Try and relax,
Yeah, I suppose that's the way it is. Are you going to partake in a bit of after show party here in Manchester tonight, or is that not going to happen?
Me and Russell are DJing at 5th Avenue tonight, which will be fun.
Okay, Russell and Elliott. Thank you very much for doing this chat. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.